The city lights glimmered like scattered stars as Clarice scrolled through her husband's phone. Her hands trembled when she saw the name that kept appearing in the messages, Angela. The words were innocent at first glance, but the late-night timestamps, the ingat kapalagi, and the heart emojis told a story no wife wanted to read. When Marco walked in, loosening his tie, Clarice forced herself to act calm. "How was work?" she asked. Marco kissed her cheek lightly. "Busy as always, I missed you." But Clarice only smiled faintly, hiding the storm in her chest. 2 days later, Clarice couldn't hold it in any longer. She went to the cafe near Marco's office. And there, just as her fears whispered, she saw him, laughing with Angela, holding her hand across the table as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Clarice froze, her heart shattering silently. She could have walked away. She could have pretended. But instead she entered. "Marco." Her voice was steady, though her knees felt weak. Marco turned, his face draining of color. Angela quickly pulled her hand back. "Clarice, I can explain—" Marco started, but Clarice raised her hand to stop him. "Explain over coffee?" "Over lies," her voice cracked, but she stood tall. "How long, Marco? How long have you been betraying me?" Angela looked down, guilt written on her face. "Clarice, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to—" "Don't," Clarice snapped, her tears finally spilling. "Don't tell me you didn't mean to. You knew he was married." Marco stood, trying to reach for his wife. "Clarice, please, I was confused. I love you, but Angela made me feel—" "Made you feel what?" Clarice's voice rose, drawing the attention of the other customers. "That you could live 2 lives? That you could play with my heart like I'm nothing?" The cafe fell silent. Even Angela couldn't defend herself. Clarice took a deep breath, trembling but resolute. "You chose this, Marco. You chose to break what we built. And now I choose me." With those words, she walked out, her tears falling freely but her step steady. Marco didn't follow. He couldn't. For the first time, he realized the weight of his choices. Angela whispered, "Marco, maybe this was a mistake." And Marco, staring at the empty doorway where Clarice once stood, felt the crushing truth. He had gained nothing and lost everything. Outside, Clarice looked up at the night sky, rain beginning to drizzle. Her heart was in pieces, but for the first time in a long while she felt free, ready to face the world not as a broken wife, but as a woman strong enough to walk away from betrayal.